we're going to throw down some value tonight. I'm about to share my screen. I'm going to dive into that. You guys can see and hear me okay. I see Terrence in here now. Pamela's in here. Bobby's in here. Jose's in here. We got Carlos. We got Isabella. People tagging, commenting, engaging. Awesome stuff. So here we are, rocking and rolling on a Monday night, throwing down some major value about to go down. So I'm just tagging anybody that I think of, you know, I'm going to tag you because I love you and I want to hang out with you. All right. Isabel says, glad Nico is doing better. Yeah, me too. That was a super nerve-wracking experience this morning. For those that don't know, like my dog had a seizure. I have a really big Rottweiler and he was literally sitting right here, right on the floor next to me. And I'll share the story really quick, but like there's moments in time when you're experiencing life. You know, you could be doing whatever it is. It could be human interaction, you know, just life in general, right? And then sometimes you can go from that, like, hey, something seems off here. And like there's that, for me this morning, it was like that flick of the switch, like that switch went up and it was like, oh crap, something is really wrong. I need to like do something because something is really wrong. Like that was that moment this morning because I've never seen that sort of behavior in an animal before. And it almost like I kind of like froze for a second, but like then, you know, instincts kind of kick in and, you know, you just kind of go and you react. But many of you have reached out to me, so thank you. I appreciate that. My dog is doing good. He's downstairs. He's chilling. He just ate his dinner. So all is good there. And, you know, my heart is beating a lot smoother now. So things are good there. Anyway, hey, let's get into the content. I'm fired up. I'm super excited. So I've been doing a lot of reading lately, if you're not reading, and I know a lot of you guys, like, you know, you listen to podcasts and you listen to, you know, you watch videos, listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks. I really want to encourage you guys to actually like read, because reading, it's just, it works your brain so much differently. And trust me, I used to be there. I used to be one of those people that I would listen to audiobooks instead of actually going to buy the book. I would buy the audiobook instead. And I decided to, last year I gave reading a shot and now I really freaking like it. I really like it. So I've been getting into some books that have to do with, you know, email marketing, ad copy, copywriting, all that stuff. So what I want to give you guys tonight is I want to give you, you know, kind of what I call, and I'm kind of coining this phrase, but I'm kind of calling it like the six-figure copywriting blueprint, because I want you guys to realize something, that copywriting, when it comes to like everybody here, everybody that's watching this, everybody that's live, everybody that, you know, gets this webinar, this information, you guys got to realize that copywriting is a formula. Okay. There's no magic sentence. There's no magic words. There's no magic phrases. Copywriting specifically is a formula. And once you know and you learn the formula, everything else after that gets easier. So your headlines, your subject lines, your subheadlines, the body of your emails, like your calls to actions. If you're making a page, like if you're going and you're making, like you're building your own sales funnel or whatever it is, and, you know, you're making a page or something like that. When you have, you know, once you know and you understand the formula of how to write copy, it makes writing all that stuff way easier when you know the formulas to writing copy. So it doesn't matter if you're writing like bullets, you know, if you're going to create a sales page and you're going to write bullets, or you're going to do an email, you're going to write an email and you're going to write bullets. Like once you know the formulas, it makes everything else that much easier. So guess what? Part of the six-figure copywriting blueprint that I'm talking about, I'm going to give that to you tonight absolutely free, just for being here, just for hanging out in the six-figure business page. I'm going to give you that for free. Okay. This is pretty cool. Like this is like, pardon my French, but this is valuable shit. Like I should be charging money for this, but I'm not, because we're just cool. We're hanging out. So the cool part is, like, once you like know and understand this, then you got to go apply it. That's really like the most important thing, is you got to go apply this. You got to be in a business or have a business that works, preferably a business that is building your list and earning you sales and income, so you can kind of like get good and take that and reinvest and, you know, build your list even bigger, making more money, etc. So that's what I'm into, but I'm also into learning, education, and training. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to drop you some major value right about now. All right, right about now. Let me just see. I just thought of 2 more people that I should probably tag, get them in here. So anyway, here we go. So we're going to do this. I see James, and man, more and more people are jumping on board. More and more people want the 6-figure blueprint, the copywriting blueprint. All right, here we go. Share my screen. Boom. There we go. We're locked, loaded, live, ready to roll. So if you can see my screen, if you see the screen that says 6-figure copywriting, give me a 2 in the chat box below. Just drop a 2 if you can see my screen and you see something that says 6-figure copywriting. 6-figure copywriting. I'll even call this the 6-figure copywriting blueprint. Here we go. All right. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Another sip of water. All right. There we go. All right. So Carlos says 2. What's up, Michael in the house? So I want you guys to remember here. I'm not going to give you guys specific. As an example, I'm going to go over headlines. I'm going to go over subject lines. I'm going to go over emails. I'm going to go over bullet points. But I want you guys to realize that. What's up, Tia? I see Tia in here, James in here, Terrence in here, Michael in here. More and more people jumping on board. Good stuff. Like I said, I want you guys to realize that copy, whether it be a subject line, a headline, an email, a body, a call to action, whatever it is, it's always a formula. All right. It's always a formula. It's never like, there isn't one specific headline or one specific phrase that's always going to get people to click. However, there is always one specific formula that may get people to click. Okay, so just realize that. That's what I'm talking about here. All right, so notice the line here. Formulas for effective copy. Formulas. So let's talk about headlines first, because the number one single most important aspect of any copy, and it doesn't matter if it's a headline in an email, on a sales page, you know, call to action, whatever it is, and believe it or not, and this is why I'm not going to get into this, because there's 13, when you guys look at a sales page, any given sales page or any good sales page, all right, a good sales page, there's typically 13 pieces of copy, 13 specific formats throughout that. I'm not going to go through all 13. All right. But those things include bullet points, headlines, subheadlines, videos, call to action, buttons, all of the different things that go into the formula of what's in a sales page. Right. But the number one most effective and most important line on the entire page is the headline. 100% is the headline. So if anything, you guys want to get really, really good at writing headlines. You guys realistically, and this isn't a bad thing, you guys should practice writing headlines. Practice writing headlines. Now, those headlines can also be doubled up and used as subject lines for your emails. I mean, think about it. If you have a really good headline, why wouldn't you test that when you send out an email, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? If that makes sense to you, just comment the 2 words make sense, but you know, that makes sense to me. So headlines, guys, are formulas. And I put down probably like 5 different examples of these formulas. And you guys can take these formulas and you can use this and incorporate this 100,000 different ways. So the first one is like how to get more income in less time, how to get a 5-figure monthly salary by applying this one simple skill, how to get money from your phone, how to get whatever it is, how to get something. When that kind of formula, how to get, and then insert result here, is a great thing to use for a subject line, or use for a headline. Okay, most importantly, a headline. Now, let's take it a step further. How to get in as little as, all right, so this is where you can start to expand a little bit more. Okay, this is where you can start. Yeah, a lot of you guys are commenting. Makes sense. All right, good. So what's up, Chris? Yo, Chris, man, we got to talk about sweatshirts, man. Team Lucas Foundation, brother, hook me up, man. Let's go. I need total segue here, guys. But we got to get those sweatshirts banged out so that way we can get those listed on the site. We can start selling some swag, some Team Lucas Foundation swag. Anyway, back to the training. Chris, love you, buddy. Talk soon. So now we're going to take this formula and we're going to ramp it up a little. So instead of how to, now it's how to get, or how to in as little as, so you could say how to earn $500 in as little as 2 hours. How to earn $600 in as little as 3 days. How to, grow your email list in as little as 1 hour. Like anything like that. And again, you guys can play around with this stuff, but this is the formula. This is the formula for headlines. This is the formula for subject lines, etc. So now let's take it even one step further. How to in as little as, even if, okay? So think about this one. How to earn more money in as little as 1 hour, even if you've been scammed time and time again. I can sit here and make up 100 headlines, but that's the formula. I want you guys to understand the formula. How to earn $500 in as little as, how to earn $500 in as little as 3 hours per day, even if you've never made a dime online before. I mean, boom, come on. What's up with that right there, right? What's up with that one? Let me try and say that one again. How to earn $500 in as little as 3 hours, even if you've never made a dime online before. Like, come on. I mean, that's a great headline. This is why you practice this stuff, guys. You want to practice this, okay? Also, realize that numbers also can work really, really good in headlines too. And specifically odd numbers. I don't know why it is that way, but like 1, 3, 7, 9, those numbers tend to work really good. So 5 quick and easy ways to make more money online. 5 quick and easy ways to get really good at copywriting. 5 quick and easy ways to, break out of your comfort zone. Or, let's take this one here. This is also really cool too, when you add and avoid. So when you add right here, when you add and avoid. So as an example, 3 quick ways to get more money and avoid another failure. 3 quick ways to get, or 3 quick ways to earn more money from home and avoid another online business failure. You guys get the point, right? So is this stuff making sense? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? If you guys are understanding this, just comment the word understand. But I want you guys to understand that copywriting is just formulas. And when you understand the formula, it makes delivering that message, delivering that email, posting on Facebook. I mean, come on. Like, how many of you guys are just like posting the same meme every freaking day, thinking that that's going to break your business wide open? It's not. Use certain formulas, use certain copy to create interest, okay? The water is flowing. Okay, so Tia says understand. Isabel says understand. Sean says understand. You guys are on top of it. All right, now let's talk about bullets. So bullets is another way where if you're creating a sales page, and you can do, like, I'll give you guys an example. I just wrote an email, and I'll even show you guys. I'll give you guys an example of like the bullets that I'm talking about. And we're gonna talk about this when I don't want to jump too far ahead. Okay, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but this is an idea of bullets in an email. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say bullets. Like, I just wrote an email. This is going out tomorrow morning. So if you guys are on my email list, like, here's a preview. You guys see the bullets right there. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time looking at that, but here is the formula for bullets. Anytime you guys do bullets in an email, bullets on a sales page, bullets on a Facebook post, you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Anytime you guys are using bullets to get your point across, this is like your formula, okay? Feature plus benefit plus meaning, okay? Comment that down below. Feature plus benefit plus meaning. Comment that down below, please, okay? Feature plus benefit plus meaning. So the feature is what it actually is, you know, whatever it is that you're talking about. The benefit is what it does. Okay. So if you're talking about like a drill, you know, you could say new 18-volt cordless drill that, you know, drills. I don't know. I'll come up with a good drill headline here, but you know, the benefit of what it does, and then really what it means to the buyer. So that's the meaning. So feature, benefit, meaning, what it is, what it does, and what it means to the buyer. So the formula, it blanks so you can blank, which means blank, you know. So again, follow the formula. So if we're going to say, if we're talking about, let's say we're talking about a drill, we're talking about a cordless drill, Black & Decker drill, DeWalt drill, Bosch drill, whatever. So, you know, it lasts longer than the competition, so you can keep going and not have to stop, which means your project gets done quicker than you thought. Oh, nailed it. What's up with that, huh? I should sell drills. Oh, wait, I already worked at a home improvement store. Don't need to do that again. But anyway, you guys get the idea, okay? You guys get the idea. So it blanks so you can blank, which means blank, blank, blank. All right. So what it means to the buyer. So you're basically just filling in the formula, Oh man, look at you guys. You guys are commenting like crazy. Love it. Good stuff. All right. So that's the formula for bullets. And again, if you're going to put bullets in a Facebook post, if you're going to put bullets in an email, if you're going to put bullets on a sales page, whatever it is, like follow the formula, practice writing bullets, just like you would practice writing headlines, practice writing bullets, because no matter what you're talking about, once you know and understand the formula, getting your point across in your copy is going to be that much easier. Okay. Now let's talk about email. Let's talk about some 6-figure formulas for an email. And this is where this is kind of what I'm learning. The more I dive deeper into learning email ad copy, the more things for me start to make sense. And also, and this is kind of the realization I had, is the more I start to realize that short, quick, and punchy emails for me convert way better than long ass story emails. My personal preference here, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can do whatever you want. I know sometimes people will sit there and tell you, hey, you got to get your list to know, like, and trust you. You hear that all the time. Know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust. Blah, 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 blah. You got to realize this. At the end of the day, people join your email list because they want to make money. Period. End of story. End of conversation. They get on your list because they want to make money. So show them how to do that. All right. Show them how to make money. Give them a short, quick, punchy call to action with some well-crafted formula, if you know what I mean. All right. So headlines, bullets, and then give them a call to action. Give them a link to click on. Say, hey, you know, if you want to, whatever the formula is, click here for the solution. Okay. So, and we're going to get to the ultimate formula here in a minute, which is down at the bottom. And that's where you use some of these formulas that I'm talking about. So I know sometimes a lot of people will write these big, long emails. They'll want to tell this really elaborate story. And sometimes, I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes those can be good because the click that you get will be a much more, you know, a much warmer click, if you know what I mean. But most of the time, for me, and again, I'm just giving you guys a real life example, I've found and I've come to the realization that short and quick, punchy emails that go right to the point get the job done just as well, if not better, than the long story-based emails. That's my 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen. And this is kind of what I've been learning over the last 2 months. And I've been watching my open rates and my click-through rates and my sales go up, 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 up based on what I'm learning. So if you guys are smelling what I'm stepping in, catching what I'm throwing, picking up what I'm putting down, you know, hear what I'm saying here, right? So, and again, it's all based on formula. So you got to realize, like, when you guys send out an email, 100% of the time, or 99.999999996%, your goal is to get them to click on your link. Unless you just really want to tell like a cool story and you don't care what your subscriber does, which I hope that's not the case, but you want them to click. You want them to go to a page and buy a product or service. I mean, let's call it what it is. That is email marketing. That is sales. Okay. So 100% of the time, your objective is to get a click. So here is the email format. Okay. I'm spelling this out for you. So take notes. For the love of whoever you look up to in the universe, take notes, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. This is the formula for writing a good ass email. Okay. Here we go. Isabella says, I hear you, coach. I hope so. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. So here's your format. First thing, a great subject line. Okay. You want a great subject line. How do you get a great subject line? Well, you start to learn the formulas for headlines and bullets, which will help you, nudge wink, know what I mean? Help you write great subject lines, okay? Next thing you want to do is you want a greeting. Hey, Daniel here. Hey, future partner. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Hey, insert their name here or whatever it is. If you use a name on your opt-in, your capture page, and you have their name, you can use their name. You want a greeting, okay? Second part, shocking statement. You want them to go, whoa, hey, cool. Now I'm paying attention. What you want in a shocking statement is you must get their attention. If you don't get their attention, you will not get a click. Period. End of story. Okay. So let's take an example here. You could say something like, I want to show you how to earn $500 in as little as 2 hours, even if you've been scammed time and time again, because this works. Or, you can use this and then throw in some scarcity, throw in some OMG, some holy crap, shocking statement. Okay. 2 to 4 bullets. 2 to 4 bullets. Feature plus benefit plus meaning. Okay. Here's your formula right here. Okay. 2 to 4 bullets. Now, just because I say bullets doesn't mean you literally have to use a bullet. A bullet can be a sentence as well. Know that. Okay. Know that a bullet can also be a sentence. All right. So if you're on Facebook or writing an email or creating a sales page, a bullet can also be a sentence. But personally, for me, I think there should be some kind of separation. I think you should use them accordingly. I like to use both. But so 2 to 4 bullets or sentences to build curiosity. Again, your formula is right there. Then a call to action of what you want them to do. As an example, click here. People like being told what to do. Click here. Okay. Then sign off with a personal note. All right. Take care, Daniel, to your massive success. Daniel, talk soon. Daniel, check you later, bro. Whatever you want to do. All right. And remember too, in your email, guys, this is really important. You're talking to one person. So write the email and speak to one person. So use words like you and your, okay? Stay away from words like I, me. Now, granted, if you're telling a story about what happened to you, obviously you're going to use the words I or me or, something along those lines. But when it comes to specifically what you want them to do, the calls to action, the curiosity, the shocking statements, you want to use words like you and your, because you want to be talking directly to your subscriber versus saying, hey, everybody on my list, my business is awesome. Click the link, everyone. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to talk directly to one person. Okay. So that is the format. That is the official email format that I've been using that has been working really, really well. Short, to the point, gets way more clicks. I mean, I sent out an email a couple of days ago and I had over 500 or 600 clicks, which for me is pretty high. But 500 to 600 clicks in one email, I mean, that's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So when you find the right formulas, when you use the right call to action, it works. Period, end of story, it works. And, oh, by the way, it generates sales. Sales, sales, sales. Now, here is the ultimate formula, and you can kind of take this. This is a little bit more of a blanket statement compared to the other nuggets that I've already shared tonight. But this here is the ultimate formula for almost anything. Now you can insert this into, let's say, and this is a great example. Let's say you are writing more of a story email. You want to tell a story on Facebook. Okay, here's a perfect example. You want to do a story-based post on Facebook, and you want to ultimately get people interested in you, get people interested in your business or whatever it is. Here, the formula is this: problem, agitate, solve. So what you do is you talk about the problem. So let's say the problem in online marketing is the shiny ball syndrome. So that's the problem, you know? So you could open up and say, man, I see too many people, and this is your story here. Man, I see so many people getting caught by the dangling shiny object. It always seems that friends of mine are posting one business opportunity after the other. They always get stuck. And then you agitate the problem. But what's even worse is you don't realize that you're killing your list over and over again. Every time you jump from one business opportunity to the other and you drag your list or you drag your peers along with you, you know, you're doing more damage than good. And then you end up burning relationships, and pretty soon everybody hates you. Yes, notice how I took that a little far, but the whole point is when you agitate, you really want people's eyes to open. You really want to wake people up. So kind of like I said earlier, okay, that shocking statement, when you agitate, you're going for that shocking statement, okay? So you can open up and talk about the problem. When you agitate, you definitely 100% want a shocking statement. You want people's eyes to go, whoa, now I totally get what he's talking about. Or now I'm listening. Now I'm paying attention, okay? And then after you open up, you talk about the problem, you agitate it, then you offer the solution, you solve. That is the ultimate formula. So if we're talking about shiny ball, and I said to someone, well, what if, and this is what's really, really cool. I'll show you guys a little inside baseball here. But this is something that I just got into when I recorded the VSL for Scalability Pro, which is the course that I'm going to be unveiling next month in April. And it's going to be available to the elites. It's going to be available outside of Heal. It's going to be available on my personal website. It's going to be available to anyone that owns the course. They're going to be able to sell it, earn an affiliate commission. But specifically, what I was doing throughout the entire VSL is I was following this formula: problem, agitate, solve. I was following that formula, and I went into a lot of depth. I shared some stories, given some testimonials, that type of thing, but followed this exact formula, which is really, really cool. But inside of agitate, as I was talking about, there's some shocking things that I say in there because I want to get people's attention, and then you solve at the end. So here's what's cool. Here's what I was getting at, is that specifically with solve, I was talking about in my video in the VSL, I was talking specifically about the shiny ball syndrome. And I asked the question, I said, what if you never had to worry about the shiny ball or grass is greener thought process ever again? What if you had the ability to scale your business so that it could pay you month over month, and it could grow consistently month over month, week over week, month over month, year over year, and you never had to worry about jumping to another shiny object because you finally understood, and you understood the concept of how to properly scale your business. So when you ask those questions, people have that light bulb moment. They go, oh, I get it now. I get it. So I want you guys to understand these formulas. Okay. I hope you guys realize, like, this is gold. I'm literally like giving you guys gold, because these are some really basic copywriting blueprints that when people are just starting out, you have no idea what you're doing. But these are some great, simple and easy ways that you guys can use to, you guys can use to grow your business. Okay. So use this email formula, use the bullet features, use the headline features, and then ultimately, and you can kind of insert this really anywhere, because this is more of like kind of the umbrella, the blanket over everything. But problem, agitate, solve. You get good at what you should really do is just kind of get good, pick any topic and just practice writing. So we're going to, if I want to talk about watches and why people should buy watches, or why people shouldn't buy watches, or whatever, why people should drink more water, it doesn't matter. Pick a subject, discuss the problem, agitate the problem, and then come up with a solution. I'm telling you one thing, if you start practicing doing that, you're going to get so freaking good at writing Facebook posts. You're going to get good at telling stories. You're going to get good at writing emails. You're going to get better at writing emails. And here's a news flash, ladies and gentlemen. The better you get at writing emails, point blank, the more money you're going to make. So allow me to be crystal freaking clear when I say that. The better you get at building your list, the better you get at building your list and writing emails, the more money you will make. Proven fact, ladies and gentlemen. Proven fact. Hashtag facts. Okay. So that's really what it's all about. Like, that's really what it's all about. And that's one of the things that here in the Six Figure Business page that we teach is how to list build. Get out there, build your list. Doesn't matter what you sell. You could sell water bottles. You could sell high-end watches. You could sell phone cases. Do you like selling phone cases? Doesn't matter what you sell. But if you get good at list building your list, and you get good, like, there's certain skill sets as a marketer that you should pay attention to and you should get really freaking good at. Building your list would be one of them. Getting good at the basics when it comes to learning how to get good at email copy, learning how to write good subject lines, learning how to write good emails. Like, these are skills that are just absolutely freaking essential for success. And the beauty is, it doesn't matter where you are, you can always get better. Like, for me, I've been writing emails for 5 years, building my list for 5 years. I'm still learning today. That's the freaking beauty of this, is I'm still learning right now today. I'm still improving my skill set. I'm still every single day reading, learning, developing, growing. It never stops. It never stops. You should never stop learning something that is going to grow your income. Like, never stop learning. Like, am I coming through to you guys? Like, please, like, let me know if I'm coming through. Like, I want to make sure, like, these are the things I want you to get good at. I want you to get good at building a list. I want you to get good at driving traffic, building that list bigger and bigger, using, hopefully, use a system like I do that, gets you a bigger list, like free leads and free sales, and helps you learn and get better at list building, get better at driving traffic, get better at sending emails, get better at learning and developing your skill sets. So ultimately, what? You can make more money. That's it. That's it. So, period, end of story. Yeah, you know what? Copy of the blueprint. You know what I'll do is, once this is over, I will paste that document, that Google document. I'll paste that right at the in this post. So right in this post. So give me like 2 minutes after this is over. We'll refresh the screen. I'll copy and paste that in there. So that way, for anyone that catches the replay, or if you guys want to come back tomorrow morning or whatever, you guys can watch this replay. You guys will have the document, so you guys can use that to your little heart's content. So anyway, yeah, Carlos, I just said that. So I'll get the doc shared. Don't worry. I'll share the document. All right. Now, here's the deal, guys. Did you get some value from this? Drop a big old value comment if you did down below, because this is what I'm aiming to do, guys, here in the Six Figure Business page. This is what I'm aiming to do, is give you guys massive value every single week. Sometimes it might even be multiple times a week. Who knows? But there's a good amount of you that showed up because you guys voted. You guys said Monday night is the night to do this. So here we are. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're learning. It's awesome. I like learning. Learning is fantastic. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Lots of value comments coming in. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So listen, I hope you guys are well. Thank you guys for anyone that reached out and asking about my dog, Nico. He's doing well. So thank you for that. Very, very scary moment earlier this morning. I kind of like freaked out, but yeah, all is good. All is good. So, hey, we're back in action. We're rolling. The lists are building. The emails are going out. We're making money. Life is good. Life is good. Life is beautiful. So that is it, my friends. That is it. That is all I have for tonight. And yeah, I hope you guys got value out of this, and I will see you guys really, really soon. And I will get you guys that document. So stay tuned. And other than that, yeah, Monday Madness. Monday Madness. Cheers. Oh, man, the water is good. I got a little lemon lime seltzer in there too, so sugar free. All right, that is it, guys. Have an awesome day, and go kick some butt this weekend. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Love you guys. Take care.